So for the first question, the first variable that affects the concentration of hormones in the bloodstream is the rate of secretion. This basically means hormone, like the rate at which hormones are being produced. So a higher rate of hormone production or secretion leads to a higher concentration of hormones in the bloodstream. Secretion depends on stimulatory signals and inhibitory signals. For example, if blood glucose levels are high, then the pancreas will release insulin so that blood glucose levels can return back to normal. Exercise is also a stimulus, and that increases hormone secretion rate, such as growth hormone, cortisol, epi, and the norepi. So next is the rate of inactivation and excretion. So if this increases, hormone concentration in the bloodstream decreases. The more active organs are, such as the kidneys and the liver, the more inactivation and excretion will occur. So depending on intensity and duration of an exercise, usually the kidneys and liver are organs that are not like super active and involved. So this means that there's not a lot of inactivation and excretion occurring. Next is transport proteins. So the movement of hormones into a cell is dependent. So each hormone needs to attach to a transport protein, unable to move from the blood into the muscle. And then the hormone must detach from that transport protein to become actually have an effect. So the amount of free hormones depends, or the amount of free hormones depends on the quantity, which is the number of transport proteins, the capacity, which is the max number of hormones that can be bound to a transport protein, and the affinity, which is like the attractiveness of hormones to a transport protein. And if all of these variables increase, then the amount of free hormones decrease, and its effectiveness will decrease along with its concentration. And then exercise can increase the activity of these transport proteins within the muscle cell. Last is the change in plasma volume. So as we exercise, water moves from the blood to the muscle because there's a fluid part in blood absorbing into the muscle, which makes plasma volume decrease. And then if plasma decreases, the hormone concentration increases because there's less fluid in the blood to dilute its concentration.